was used to silence. The kind that sits beside you at night, heavy but familiar. After his wife passed, silence became his routine companion. No footsteps running down the hall. No small voice asking questions that didn't need answers. Just work, sleep, repeat. He told himself this was peace. But deep down, it was survival. That afternoon, the rain came without warning. He stood under the awning of a small community center, scrolling through his phone, waiting for the storm to ease. That's when he noticed her. She was sitting on the steps, knees hugged to her chest, shoes soaked, hair tied in uneven braids. She couldn't have been more than 7. She wasn't crying. That's what struck him. Children usually cry when they're lost or scared. She just stared at the rain, like she'd already learned it wouldn't stop just because you wished it to. He looked away, told himself not to interfere. People had their stories. He had his own. But then he heard her voice, small but steady. "Mister." He turned. She stood up, water dripping from her sleeves, eyes wide with a bravery that felt borrowed too. "Yes," he said. She hesitated, like she was choosing words from a very limited supply. "Sir, could you pretend to be my daddy just for one day?" The question landed heavier than the rain. He blinked, sure he'd misheard. What? My daddy," she repeated, quieter now. "Just for today." He searched her face for mischief, for a prank, for someone filming nearby. There was nothing, just a child standing in the rain, holding on to a hope that looked too big for her hands. "Why?" he asked, gently. She swallowed. "There's a school thing. Father's Day. Everyone has one coming. I don't." She paused. "My mom works all day. She said it's okay if I don't go. But I want to go. Just once." He felt something tighten in his chest. Father's Day. He hadn't celebrated that word in years. He hadn't thought he ever would again. "I don't need gifts," she added quickly. "Or money. Or real stuff. Just sit next to me. Smile. Maybe hold my hand. One day," he told himself. Just one day. He nodded before fear could stop him. "Okay," he said. "Just for today." Her smile broke like sunlight through clouds. Immediate. Complete. The kind of smile that doesn't doubt. She reached for his hand as if it had always been hers to hold. They walked together, and with every step, he felt himself slipping into a role he hadn't planned to play. At the school, she introduced him proudly. "This is my dad." The word didn't feel like a lie. It felt like a promise he hadn't known he was capable of keeping. He clapped when she performed. He listened when she explained her drawings. He tied her shoelaces when they came undone. Other fathers chatted about work and sports. He just watched her, the way she kept glancing back, making sure he was still there. When the event ended, she hugged him tightly. Too tightly for someone who only needed him for a day. "Thank you, Daddy," she whispered, then corrected herself, embarrassed. "I mean, sir." He smiled. "You were right the first time. Today." They were supposed to part ways. That was the plan. Borrowed roles are meant to be returned. But when he walked her home, her mother opened the door with tired eyes and surprise written all over her face. "She said you helped," her mother said. He nodded. "Just for today." But days have a way of stretching when hearts are involved. The girl started waiting for him after school. Just to talk. Just to show him her homework. Her mother never asked for more. Never pushed. She seemed grateful for the quiet support, the safe presence. He told himself he was just helping. He wasn't replacing anyone. He wasn't staying. Then one evening, the girl asked, "Do you have kids?" He hesitated. "I did." Her eyes softened. "Did you lose them?" "I lost someone," he said. She nodded, understanding more than he expected. "Maybe that's why you were free that day." That night, the silence in his home felt different. It wasn't empty. It was waiting. Weeks passed. Then months. He became the one who showed up. School meetings. Ice cream after bad days. Sitting on the floor during thunderstorms because she said thunder sounded less scary with company. One night, she fell asleep with her head on his shoulder while watching cartoons. He didn't move. He didn't breathe. He just sat there, afraid that if he shifted even slightly, the moment would disappear. Her mother watched from the doorway, tears she didn't bother hiding. "You know," she said softly, she stopped asking about her father. He looked down at the sleeping child. "I was only supposed to be borrowed." She smiled through tears. "Some things borrowed never leave." He understood then. Fatherhood wasn't about blood or papers or time. It was about showing up when someone asked. About staying even when the agreement was supposed to end. The next morning, she looked at him seriously. "You're still my daddy today, right?" He didn't hesitate. "Forever," he said. And in that moment, the silence he once feared finally let go.